All right. Well, quarantine's not all that bad, especially if you can get to a beautiful place like this. Hope everyone's well. Today, in this video, I want to talk about um, extreme relationships and specifically when you strip everything down, who's really there for you. And so, tell me if there's any bears that are sneaking up behind me or anything. Give me a warning. I think in extreme situations, specifically the times where you are in a dark place or there's suffering in life or everything seems like it's falling apart, I'd like you to name who those people are that will unconditionally be there for you, right? Your hedge in those tough times where worst case happens, you at least know you have this relationship there, right? This can be a parent, this can be a friend. I can think of a few friends off the top of my head: girlfriend, sister, parents, right? And so people that will be there no matter what. And I think about it as like this hedge or this kind of security which can create courage in your life because you have these. And if you don't have these right now, think about someone who is close to getting there maybe, or someone you'd like to be there, who you feel that two-way street. You can cultivate these relationships. So try to name who those people are, but I'd like to flip it as well. This is almost as important or more important, who are you that for, right? So if someone else went to a really dark place and was having a tough time, who are you that for? Maybe name those out loud right now or think about them, because that is an ultimate purpose and responsibility in life. And I think that alone keeps us driven and hopefully motivates us to keep pushing and put ourselves in a situation so we can continue helping others. And I think if you have that in your life, that makes life worth living. It creates self-worth, and again, it creates more courage to go out in the world knowing you have some support and two-way streets in some sense. Okay, and the reason this came up was yesterday my girlfriend and I were playing. We play a lot of question games and word games and life question games, and one of the questions we asked is what would you tell your 10 years ago self? And that's always a fun thing to think about. There's always things you can come up with, some specifics and some life axioms and things like that. But we flipped it. We came up with a crazier question: was what would the 10-year self from now tell you right now? Or what would the 10-year self, the 10-year future self of yours tell yourself right now? And that's a fucking question if you get deep into it, right? So coming up with those things, there are specific things you can come up with, like, hey, maybe they'll say, don't eat so much red meat, or don't get so much sun, right? Or buy that lottery ticket when you're in Tahoe, or whatever it might be. But what would be some bigger things you think they would say? And that's something that could be fun to think about. And so why I'm bringing that up is something I was thinking about later, of what that 10-year from now self would tell me is create some more of those responsibilities of being that hedge in someone's life. And that can be creating family, right? That could be that's really what the cohesiveness of community is, right? And so once you do that, I really believe courage starts growing, and you are not only less fearful of going out and doing stuff, but you're more courageous in meeting new people, and you have that motivation. So please let me know what you think in the comments. I know we went a little deep today, but hopefully this gives you something to think about. Some exercises would be to think about who you are as a hedge for those people, for other people, and who is your kind of support and love in those times. You can write those out. Please leave comments and subscribe if you haven't. I would love to hear what you think, and we'll talk soon.